Hello, welcome to this YouTube channel. This is Health Talk, and this is where you learn a lot of things about health and wellness video. Now, if you haven't subscribed to this YouTube channel, there's a lot of things that you're missing. Kindly do so that you can be able to get a lot of health awareness and wellness videos. Now, today I'll be talking about the ways to avoid erectile dysfunction. The natural ways to prevent this erectile dysfunction. When we talk about the erectile dysfunction, this is the inability of a man to initiate or to maintain this penis erection. And this is due to various causes. Due to aging, as we grow older, men, we may get what we call erectile dysfunction due to low testosterone. Some conditions that may damage the blood vessels. These may make us have what we call erectile dysfunction, and therefore it will be so difficult for us to get an erection. Not all aging people will usually have erectile dysfunction, but this can be the most also a man can experience. Now, the other thing is the chronic condition. These chronic conditions destroy what we call the blood vessels, and more likely that you will not get what we call erection. The other thing is stress, and all other contributing factors that can cause what we call erectile dysfunction. But there is a way that you can prevent this erection, what we call erectile dysfunction. And this is the topic of the day. So stay tuned to the end so that you can be able to learn all these ways on how to prevent erectile dysfunction before it occurs. One is by doing the exercise. When last did you exercise as a man? Ensure that you exercise daily. You exercise 3 to 5 days in a week. These physical activities gonna help you to increase the blood flow to the penis, and also it's gonna help you to reduce stress. It's very, very important for a man to exercise, not vigorously, but by so doing, walking, swimming, cycling, jogging, and all other exercise that are moderate. This is gonna help you. According to the research, for those men who usually exercise, they are more likely not to suffer from erectile dysfunction, compared to the men who usually don't exercise at all. So it's cool to exercise to make yourself get rid of this erectile dysfunction. You will prevent it. The other thing is dieting. What do you eat? As a man, you are eating everything that's gonna kill your erection. Eating everything that's gonna destroy your, blood vessels. So it's cool to understand and to know what you should eat as a man, because some of the kind of foods may cause what we call erectile dysfunction. Ensure that you take foods that are rich in omega-3 fat acids, fish. The other thing is vegetables, fruits. All these contains nutrients and minerals that are good for what we call erection. They're gonna help you to continue and to maintain your erection. So you need to know what you eat as a man. Avoid processed foods. They are going to destroy your erections. Now, the other thing is that you need to sleep. Get quality sleep. Never allow yourself not to sleep. Take a sleep. It's gonna help you to boost your immunity. It's gonna help you to boost your testosterone. and this is gonna help you also to what you call have what you call the hormonal regulations, you know. So for those men who usually don't sleep, you're more likely to suffer from this erectile dysfunction. For you to prevent this, ensure that you take 6 to 7 hours sleep, and this is gonna help you to get out of this erectile dysfunction. Sleep is just what we call the a physiological of the body that is really needed. It's so important to sleep, you know. The other thing that you need to do is that you need to control. If you have hypertension, if you have diabetes, if you have what we call high cholesterol, ensure that you control these chronic conditions, or else you are more likely to suffer from this erectile dysfunction. Because these conditions, if they are not well controlled, they are more likely to destroy or to damage what we call the blood vessels. They're more likely to cause atherosclerosis, the hardening of these blood vessels, and more likely to get erectile dysfunction. So ensure that you control them. You know, go to the doctor, get the medications, you know, that can help you to control these chronic conditions. The other ways that you can prevent this erectile dysfunction is what we call, you need to cease smoking. You know, smoking, this is gonna cause vasoconstrictions of your blood vessels. The nicotine that is contained in this smoking gonna destroy your blood vessels. Cease smoking if you want to prevent erectile dysfunction. The other thing is alcoholism. You know, stop taking alcohol. This is destroying your blood vessels. You know, you are at risk of getting heart conditions. The other thing is that don't do any recreational drugs, cocaine and all other recreational drugs that you know. Avoid doing them. Stop doing them at all. These are going to destroy your circulation of blood. They are going to destroy, damage your blood vessels, and you are more likely to get what we call erectile dysfunction. The other thing is weight loss. You know, according to the research, if as a man you are obese, overweight, you are more likely to get vascular conditions and diabetes, and these are the main cause of erectile dysfunction. You know, so if you are overweight, obesity, try to reduce these weights. Try to come to the moderate weights to avoid these conditions that are gonna, you know, cause erectile dysfunction. You're more likely to get some other cardiovascular, you're at risk of cardiovascular conditions. And remember, if your heart is sick, or rather if your heart is not pumping the blood very well, you are more likely not to get this, you know, blood to the penis, and more likely not to receive or to get what we call erectile dysfunction. You know, you can't get an erection, I mean, if your heart is not pumping well, you know, due to various conditions. And then therefore you get what we call erectile dysfunction, you know. So these are the ways, the natural ways to prevent erectile dysfunction. You know, do the exercise, ensure that you are not you are not obese as a man, overweight. The diet, you know, avoid this, what we call the saturated fat foods, processed foods, you know, and you are good to go. You can get erection even in old age, you know. So this is the end of this video. If you like this video, kindly remember to comment, remember to share, remember to like and subscribe if you haven't done so, so that you can be able to do more of these videos. This is to give the awareness to each and everybody. Thank you very much. See you in the next topic.